Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to learn a very interesting and a very calm lesson of Ruskin Bond, which is a short monsoon diary. So before you read, okay, so do you know what a diary is? It's a record of personal experiences written day after day over a long period of time. You can also use a diary to note down things you plan to do immediately or in future. Like if you want to make a cake on your birthday and your birthday is just over today, and for the next year you want to bake a cake and you want to invite all of your friends to make a party in your home, or you just want to go out with your friends, you can just plan and write them in your diary. It can be for the things that have already happened, or the things that you want to make it happen in the future. So yeah, one of famous diaries published as a book is the Diary of Anne Frank, and here are few extracts from Ruskin Bond's diary in which he portrays the silent miracles of nature and life's little joys and regrets. Read on. So always remember, the dates are kind of confusing. They'll ask what happened on June 24th, and it goes all the way, like literally all the way to March 23. So you just have to remember the dates on when it starts, when it ends, and what happens in the middle and stuff. So first, June 24th is the starting, like it's like the least thing that you can ever go for. June 24th, okay? So the first day of monsoon mist, it's like the mist is something like a fog, which you literally can't even see. Like there are mountains, you can't see. It's like so foggy and it's like so cold. And it's strange how all birds fall silent as the mist comes climbing up the hill. Perhaps that's what makes the mist so melancholy. What does that mean? Melancholy means blankets or covers, or very sad. The mist is called. It makes people feel melancholy. It's nothing but, at the cold times we just don't want to get up. You just want to, get up and just put your blanket and say that's what he's telling by the phrase melancholy. Okay. So, and then perhaps that's what makes this mist so melancholy. Not only does it conceal the hills, it blankets them in silence too. Only an hour ago the trees were ringing with bird song, and now the forest is deathly still as thought. In it, he's saying that how it was the midnight, like so, like there are no bird sounds, and it's so misty. He's saying like the time when he was like talking, it was how it was in the midnight. Okay, so through Through the mist, Bujo is calling his sister. I can hear him running about the hillside, but I cannot see him. He's just like a neighbor of his, or like someone who's near to him. Let's just imagine it that way. So, through the mist, I mean, like a person, a little boy called Biju is calling to his sister. He's running. I mean, I think he just could not see her, so he was like running. I can hear him running about the hillside, but I cannot see him because it was so misty and foggy. Foggy means it was just like we just can't see stuff, when it's so foggy and stuff. So he was just not able to see her, so he was running and running and running. So that's what happened in June 24th. Now, June 25th, some genuine early monsoon rain and warm, humid. So, rains that we expect will always like be cold and like super fun, but on June 25th, it was like so warm and humid. The rain was not cold, and the cold high altitude stuff we've been having all year, the plants seem to know it too. And the first cobra lily, okay, the first cobra lily rears its head from the ferns as I walk up to the bank and the post office. The mist affords a certain privacy. A schoolboy asked me to describe the hill station and valley in one sentence. All I could say was a paradise that might have been. So remember this. This could definitely come as an extract. So a schoolboy asked me, which is the Ruskin Bond. A schoolboy asked Ruskin Bond to describe the hill station in the valley in one sentence, and he said all I could say was a paradise that might have been. Paradise is nothing but like something like Like it's just so calm, and it's like you'll feel heaven. You know what I mean? Like when you are having things that you like right now, you feel like it's a paradise when you eat something. Literally, that's how I am. So yeah, okay. Yep. So moving on to June 27th, which is what happened in 25th. It was like it was like the rain was warm and humid, and then it was just the rain was warm and humid, and the plants out of the ferns came the first cobra named Lily, and it just raised its head from the ferns. And when he was walking to the post office, and the schoolboy even asked him to describe the hill in one sentence, and all he could say was a paradise that might have been, which okay, so I just think you guys can make sense of what I'm saying. So going on to June 27th, the rains have her herald. What's herald? Announced or bought news of. Okay, so it's like in news or like newspapers. They're like saying there are like a lot of rains, breaking news or stuff like that. So herald means nothing but heralded. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so the arrival of some seasonal visitors, a leopard, and a several thousand of leeches. Leeches is nothing but like um, like rats or stuff like that. So visitors, he calls the kind of animals as visitors, which are the leopards and several thousand leeches. Yesterday afternoon, the leopard lifted a dog from the near servants' quarter below the school. In the evening, it attacked one of Biju's cows, but fled at the approach of Biju's mother, who is that boy who was searching for his sister, who came screaming and imprecations. What's imprecations? Yeah, it's like curses. She was like, "Hey, you just go away." Then what happened was, he called the animals which came there because of the seasonal changes. The animals were leopards and several thousand leeches. And the leopard lifted a dog near the servants' quarter below the school, which is a school. In the evening, it attacked, and the dog was eaten. And in the evening, the leopard tried to attack Biju's cows, but with the approach of Biju's mother, who came screaming and like cursing, like you big thing, just get out of here, while taking a stick. She was like, go, get out of here, and so that. And bloodletting. What's bloodletting? Bloodletting means losing blood. Oh, okay. So leeches are nothing but they just stick onto a human body and then they remove the blood. Okay, so as for the leeches, I shall soon get used to a little bloodletting every day. He's telling that I better get used to losing blood every day. Bloodletting means just losing blood. Okay, so other new arrivals are the scarlet mini wets. The female are yellow. Okay, so and he's saying that the other new arrivals or the other new visitors are scarlet minivets. The female are yellow and flitting silently among these leaves like brilliant jewels. No matter how leafy the trees, the bright colored birds cannot conceal themselves. Although by the remaining absolutely silent, and they sometimes contrive to go unnoticed. Along come a pair of drongons. Okay, what's drongo? It's a songbird with a snout bill. Okay. Unnecessary aggressive chasing of minuets away. So there is this bird called as drongo, drongos, and it is very like unnecessarily, which is like nothing has been done by the minuets, but it just chases them away. And yeah, so a tree creeper moves rapidly up the trunk of the oak tree and snapping up the insects all the way. Rapidly to the trunk of an oak tree, snapping up the insects all away. Like, if you are like the tree creeper and there are like all the pigeons sitting and you just like walk near them and they all just fly away. Now that the rains are there, there is no the dearth of food. What's that mean? It means, I think, like the loss of food. I mean, um, the less amount of food for the insectivorous birds. Okay. Why is the author not able to see Biju? He was not able to see Biju because it was so misty and he was running for his sister because he could not see her. He could not find her. So, and yeah, let's see the next question. What are the two ways in which the hills appear to change when the mist comes up? The blanket silence line. So it conceals everybody in blanket silence, and all the birds like will be very quiet. I mean, like pin drop silence. Yeah. And yeah, so now let's go to the part 2. If you want to see the part 2 of this lesson, will be uploaded soon, so wait for that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more. Bye.